Hey YouTube, it's your boy the American African. Today's day 3 of this 30 and 30 keto fasting and prayer. Day 3 it's been fun. It's been interesting. I've had roadblocks. I've had to make adjustments, figure it out. Every time I try and start some 30-day challenges, this always happens. You know, and for this particular challenge, first it was the foot. Now it's my dryer. We're going to talk about that. I started off my day very interesting. I didn't go to sleep until 7 a.m. YouTube was good, man. I just woke up like an hour ago. Only got 2 hours of sleep. I went to sleep at 7 a.m., Second day in a row where I didn't sleep until very late. I think this is happening because, I just been busy, a lot of editing. See, I've been dropping a lot of videos, plus a lot of work. A lot of shopping, a lot of planning, just a lot of things going on. But I don't be sleepy. I just be tired as by the end of the day. Not sleepy though, so it's kind of hard to fall asleep. But I actually feel okay just off 2 hours of sleep. And it's like one of the lessons I learned last year about sleep. But I'm not gonna preach that to anyone. Make sure y'all get yourself a little, app group set up on your phone for this 30 and 30 challenge if you're doing it with me, you feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and get my weigh-in done. It's time for that weigh-in. Get the body measurements, the blood pressure, take the apple cider vinegar. Top of the morning. Let's get it, baby. All right. So yesterday, that's where I was. Let's see where I am today. Not bad, not bad. It's not bad. That's better than I expected. I expected a little bit more weight gain. The reason I'm still expecting a little bit of weight gain is I'm coming off of water fasting for like 17 days, right? Like 2 days ago. And I know that this metabolism slow down. I know that I'm going to pick up some water weight due to breaking my fast 2 days ago, and things like that are going on. But now that the weight has started reducing, I will expect continued weight reduction. I started off at 268. I'm at 269 today. And I started off at 268.8. So according to that would mean I broke even. No, I started off at 266. I started off at 266. So we still got a ways to go to get back to our original mark. And once we get there, then I'll expect rapid weight reduction, especially once my feet heal. Once my feet heal, I'll be able to get my steps in, which is very critical for me. And getting steps in is important because it's just something I use as a tracker. But really, what I'm really trying to do is get into shape for running. And I hope that by the end of these 30 days, especially like the last 2 weeks, I'm in shape where I could do 50 miles a week, if not 50. You always got to shoot for the stars land on the moon. So I'm just going to keep saying 50. But please understand that even like when I say 30 for 30, you have to shoot for the stars land on the moon, right? The idea is to lose as much weight as possible, as safely as possible, listening to our body, tracking our macros, tracking our body measures, tracking our weight, just being super scrupulous and seeing how much weight we can lose. Let's go ahead and knock out the blood pressure, daily blood pressure, My blood pressure, I still expect it to be high for a while until I get my fitness levels up and I start to actively try and reduce how much salt I'm adding into my food. But I'm not going to reduce it yet, being that I just came off a water fast, even though my blood pressure is high. Almost like it immediately shot up. But, my body fluctuates fast. So my blood pressure's still high. I'm just going to keep it at one reading today. I don't got time. Some of y'all might be wondering why I'm smiling when my blood pressure's so high. Because God is in control, All right, so blood pressure down. Let's go ahead and get these body measurements in. I hate this part, but I promised I would do it, so you would do it too. So I'm doing it, but I'm just telling y'all right now, I don't fuck with my numbers. All right. Yep, still 15.8 or 15.8. All right, the waist, the part that I hate the most. Let's see what we got. Okay, I measured accurately today. 36. It's like 36.6. I don't know. My hips are coming in at like 42, but I like the numbers I got on the waist today. And you know, I be mixing up hips and waist. I think hips are up here, the waist is down here. My bad, but you get the idea of it. And so you know, did the scale, did the blood pressure. Now it's time for the apple cider vinegar. I hate this part. All right, so pretty much just gonna finish this, okay? Just gonna put water directly in this bottle. I've never done this before, don't judge me. You know, I've tried other apple cider vinegar before, only one other one, and it was like, it felt like really watered down. I bought like a big gallon jug of it. I might still have it. It wasn't like this one. This is the best one that I've only tried two though. So I don't know. Can I really say it's the best? But I like it. You know, you always got to have a positive mind frame. The way I'm looking at it is day to day. Yesterday I was 270 pounds. Today I'm 269 pounds. I don't care that I was 266 at the start. One day at a time. This is a 30-day sprint. I'm not expecting immediate results. I'm expecting changes throughout. And I'm expecting that I will have to make adjustments, and I'll make those adjustments aiming for that 30, you know? Listening to my body, putting my health first, sharing it with the world. Completed the weigh-in, the blood pressure, the body measurements, the apple cider vinegar. Now what I normally do is my grocery store run, really quick, go and pick up what I feel I need for today. And sometimes I pick up a little bit more for a few other days, but today I'm pretty much just looking at drinks. I have enough meat for the next 2 days. So it's pretty much just drinks today. I still haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna keep taking in boiled eggs. I kind of feel like I'm snacking on them. I don't think I can get addicted because usually I get sick of eggs after a while. And I know when I've had too much eggs based on how much gas I have. But so far, so good. Like my body's not rejecting it, it's enjoying it. You know, you see on day one I had 12. Yesterday I had 6. My weight still dropped. You know, I maintained 1,800 calories yesterday when you add in all the workouts and everything. So I'm gonna just keep aiming like this. I'm not gonna make any crazy adjustments yet, but if I do, they'll be on the fly. You guys will get the update. All right, so we headed to the grocery store, put on my Apple Watch, start tracking my steps for the day. And that's pretty much it. As soon as I get back home, I'm gonna take a look at my my inquiries, my coaching calls, and try and respond to some questions and bring up any questions that I feel are nice to present as a learning opportunity. So right now it's like 1 p.m. Finished eating. I'm thinking about getting a bike ride in, and bang out a quick, 30 minutes to an hour on the bike. Come back home, finish work. Eat again before 4 p.m., 4:15, and then edit, chill, relax, and then go back to the gym later tonight. That's the plan. Let's see if I get sleepy or tired first, but that's the plan. And as far as feeding goes, I plan on eating the same thing I ate to break my fast, to end my feeding session, 3 boiled eggs, 1 pound of turkey, a little bit of veggies. That should be it. I did some research on garlic today. Apparently garlic has a lot of carbs. Makes sense. It is very tasty. I know peppers also has a lot of carbs, but peppers is like whatever that caprician does, raises the thermal, I keep forgetting the word, the thermal rate, so, helps you burn more fat. The way I be sweating when I eat, I know it works. Definitely helps me to poop. So I might stick with the pepper. Worst case scenario, I may buy pepper powder. I had some issues with eating too much pepper last year, maybe the past 2 years, I have to be honest, bloody stool. So I try and take it easy. Maybe I eat it like every other day or twice a week or once a week. So that's something I'll be monitoring this year. I think pepper is even one of the things that triggers like hemorrhoids, anal fissure for me, because after I get that bloody stool thing, that hot pepper coming out, I feel like it cuts something and then it causes issues. So I think from what I remember, when I took pepper out of my diet, it stopped. When I added it back, it started. So in Nigeria, I ate a lot of peppery food. It started. That's a bummer though. It's like, that's a bummer if I can't eat pepper anymore. But I'm definitely going to be monitoring it this summer. So see how it goes. I used to even eat habanero. I had a bag of ghost pepper. I trashed the bag. But I don't eat that stuff no more, because although I enjoy that heat and that sweat and that pain, I enjoy that whole thing, it just wasn't worth it. On its way out, it causes too much damage. My system, I think, can't handle that much acid. I don't know what it is. So yeah, back from a bike ride, another 6-mile ride. I feel stronger today, but I still see that my quads need work, but that takes time, so I ain't tripping off it. Happy to get that sweat going, my heart rate up. It's the best we can ask for. It's just 2 p.m. I can still eat by 3:30, 3:15, 3 o'clock around, but in that range, I start cooking, and I'm just gonna relax, work, edit videos, maybe catch a movie even. It's your boy.
do have that 1 pound weight.
So yeah, my foot stopped me from getting my night runs in. Who says I can't have a night walk? No law against it, right? I'm still trying to get my 20,000 steps in, taking it easy on my foot, very slow pace, like 25-minute mile, 28-minute mile-ish, 30-minute mile-ish. I really can't help myself. I'm about to jog a little bit. See, I have this plan. If I jog on my back foot, on my back heel, instead of, forefront, heel strike and midfoot strike. That's what I'm thinking. If I do a heel strike or a midfoot strike, I'll be okay. As long as I don't do toe striking. So I'm gonna get at it, go. I know y'all can't see me. Maybe it's meant to be that way, but I'm in a bubble bath right now. And I'm just happy because I did 20,000 steps today, and my jog was successful, I'm just gonna have to wait and see how my feet feel in the morning. But other than that, I'm happy I tried. Day 3 was a good day. Went to sleep at 7 a.m. I woke up at 9 a.m. I have energy. I'm okay. It is what it is. I just move. I just go with the flow. I've been busy since I started trying to make this series and do the videos where I try and document and show everything, but it's been fun. It's been interesting. I like being busy when I'm trying to get something done, so it helps. I've been making adjustments as far as food goes. Day 1 it was a weird day because I was breaking the fast, right? But I still managed to get like 20 steps in and, just do awesome things. But I ate a lot that day. Based off the exercise, I still met sicko goal. I gained weight right on day 2 from what I ate on day 1, right? But really, it was just that I had broken fast. You got things like water weight. You got things like metabolism slow down. All sorts of things come into play. So that weight gain was expected, I could have waited to start this series like a week after I finished fasting. But nope, that's not how I roll, you know what I mean? I'm not here to try and impress anyone. So, I'm just doing my thing, going with the flow, making it a challenge to make it fun and interesting, and allowing people to join, and I help them out, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, as far as my meals go, slowly but surely, I'm tapering off the excess, okay? I think now I'm going to take out garlic and shallots just because they have carbs. It's not like the amount that I use. No, the amount that I use is a lot, though, especially for garlic cloves. Imagine each garlic clove has like, is it 3 grams of carbs or something like that? It's either 3 or 5. It adds up, especially when I be using like 6, 7, 8 in just one keto bowl. So now I'm just going to be using 2 or 3 cloves. But slowly but surely, I might even reduce my use of garlic and shallot, possibly even pepper. And I might just go with organic seasonings, garlic, red pepper, cayenne pepper, or whatever, if I want to. But I've done just pretty much salt, pepper, and herb. So I might even start going with that. Eating these keto turkey bowls, awesome, especially when I add the egg in the mix. I think I'm gonna stick with eggs. I eat a lot of eggs, but it does not make me gain weight. There's something special about an egg. I mean, you could read and do all the research, but I mean, imagine taking it in and then you feel it. Like, I feel more powerful. Like, okay, when I work out now, I'm gonna be straight. Or if I go for a walk or a jog, I'm gonna be straight because I ate this egg. You know what I mean? That's just how I be feeling, honestly. You know, one of the reasons I chose the warrior diet, right, which is a 24 fast, 20 hours fasted, 4-hour eating window, versus OMAD, is because I'm very active. And what I try and do is do activity before I eat, okay? And then eat. Maybe do another activity right after I eat. Sometimes not. But definitely eat again at the end of the window and then do activity. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes, I could wait until end of the day, like yesterday, today. But either way, that second feed, it always feels like I overate until all that activity I do after I feed. So it always helps out. It comes into play. And I'm interested to see what I'll weigh in on day 4. Day 3, I had a 1 pound loss from day 1. And hopefully it keeps going down. I still might be having some effects from coming off the fast, but we'll see on day 4 for sure. So I know my videos have been very long. I did that on purpose, But what I hope to do is make them shorter now that you get the gist of it, Because I plan on eating the same thing, pretty much doing the same activities, exercises, and everything. So it is still nice to showcase it, but definitely don't want these 30-minute, 1-hour videos. If anything, maybe 10 minutes or less. 8 minutes is like the perfect length to me for a YouTube video of this type of thing, but we'll see if I'm able to edit it down. Editing takes so much time, you feel me? All right, and the story for today, for day 3, obstacles, roadblocks, is it the devil? I don't know. The dryer machine story. Okay, so my dryer machine has a light inside. Ooh, all right. This light, okay, has been out for years. Okay, I've been living where I live for 6 years, believe it or not. 6 years. But anyways, the dryer machine light's probably been out for 3 years, 4 years. I don't know. I lost count because I don't really need it, all right? Anyways, let me make this story very short. I put in a ticket for something else that was messed up, and I added that to the ticket. So finally maintenance came. It took them a while. It took them a week to come. Remember the fire alarm? That's what the ticket was about, that fire alarm. Anyway, so I added to the ticket the dryer machine light. A few other things too. You would think they just changed the bulb, done, right? I don't know what the guy was doing in there. I don't know if he tried to change the bulb and that didn't work. I don't know what happened, okay? But he blew a fuse or something, okay? He blew a fuse, okay? One point when he was working, I saw him like digging in my recycle bin. I think he tried to trash something. He put it in my recycle bin instead because I actually put my recycle bag in a normal looking trash can. Anyways, I saw him digging in there. I didn't make nothing of it. Now, when I went to go and use my washer and dryer after he finished, I had an issue with my washing machine where they call it being imbalanced or something like that, where when it spins, it shakes violently, right? It puts all the load on like one side of the washing spindle thing, and then it shakes violently. So I always have to go there and run to it because it's loud as shit. Anyways, so the washing machine worked, no problem. I was surprised that he was able to fix that. Then I go to use the dryer, and I'm drying a very light load, just like some hand towels, and I hear like a pop. But I'm thinking it's the washing machine because the washing machine been acting up for like 2 years or something. So I don't make nothing of it. The load's finished. I look at the washer, everything looks nice, and then I go in the dryer, whatever. I pull everything out. Now my second load is just a lot of clothes. I go and take it and I put one handful in the dryer machine, okay? And I noticed like some chips, like some little small chips of something, right? Some black things. I look at it, I can't tell what it is, so I take my stuff out and I pull all that out, I clean it out, and I put the rest of my clothes in, and I press start. It doesn't start. My dryer doesn't start. I keep pressing start, changing different things. Nothing's working. Unplug, plug back in. Nothing's working. So I go to that power box right there. Okay, the breaker's tripped. I've turned it back on. Plug the dryer back up. Press start. I hear like a loud pop. Okay, check the breaker box. The breaker tripped again. Turn it on. Press start. Hear a louder pop. Now I just unplug it. I'm like, oh shit. And I make sure the breaker's off. I plug it back in. So today, or technically yesterday, on day 3, I called my maintenance. I let them know what happened. I didn't tell them all the stuff about what I saw with the maintenance guy and all that, but just let them know that the dryer's no longer working. And they said they'll come and take a look at it. Now, the reason why this is important, is that I work out a lot. I can work out 2-3 times in a day. So I'm constantly doing laundry when I'm this active. So imagine now, the only way I can dry my clothes is either go to a laundromat or hang dry. Hang dry ain't gonna be fast enough, you know. I need my clothes like the next day. Luckily, I have multiple versions of everything I use for the most part, but it's another roadblock, you know. It's another roadblock. It's crazy that this has happened during my 30 and 30. The foot, not a dryer machine. But this, you know, I'm used to this sort of stuff. It's just funny that it's happening now, you know. And if I would have known that putting in the ticket for that light bulb would have caused this, I would have never did it. Not yet, anyway. Not during this time. All right, so, you know, start off the day with apple cider vinegar. So I had 2 meals, right? And it's pretty much the same thing, just different portion sizes of the, you know, the veggies and fruit. You know, technically peppers are fruit. The veggies that I added. So, you know, 3 eggs each, 1 pound of turkey meat, you know, 2 tablespoons of ghee, plus the veggies. You know, both meals came out to pretty much 1,000 calories each. If you really look at it, it's the addition of the egg. I have to add the ghee. Like, there's no substitute, and I'm not mad to add it. I need that fat, you know. That's about that's my goal anyway. Is this is still, I don't know why this thing keeps changing. My goal for fat is actually 100 grams a day. My goal for protein is 200 grams. And my goal for carbs is really under 20 grams. And my goal for calories is 1,800. I don't know why that thing keeps changing. See, it has it right here. But you know, it's going to change once I add a meal. I don't know why it does it. But anyways, that's how that went. You know, I had a 6-pack. You know, I actually had a 6-pack of Zevia orange, and I had 2 peach mango iced teas. You know, if I do this daily, this adds up. Eggs, I'm getting them for like 25 cents an egg, so that's not too bad. This turkey breast is about $8. It is expensive, but I like the taste, and it's organic. There's other turkey that I can get. If this is $8, maybe I can get for, usually if it's discounted, maybe $5. If I'm lucky, 4. But, you know, it's like you get what you pay for, so I'm okay with that. And ghee is very expensive, so I'm going back to butter for now. So, you know, I'm going to start evaluating costs maybe after week 1, because usually when I start off, you know, my prices are crazy and I spend a lot of money, but I feel like to start, you do whatever it takes to start, and then you can fine tune as you go. You know, you make adjustments. It's all about making adjustments. All right, let's quickly go over my activities. You know, biking. I did that biking session for 35 minutes. About 300 cal. This was actually strength training. 45 minutes, 400 cals. And then I went for a walk from 10:30 to midnight. I did a little bit of running in there. It's about 12 minutes. I think my pace was like 13-minute mile. And that was to pretty much test out my foot. You know, I wanted to see how my foot felt. But the rest of it was walking. And I did that to get my steps up to 20,000, you know. And that was successful. I got 20,000 steps day 3 with that foot that's messed up. So y'all can see how I messed up my foot. Crazy, right? My other foot, same thing. I feel like the skin that's loose when I'm walking, I know it's gonna peel.